This broadcast is a presentation of Wcxo Sports. High school basketball's coming up on Max 96.7. This broadcast is a presentation of Wcxo Sports. Wcxo Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlyle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts.
Hope your conference takes center stage tonight as a pair of Clinton County teams mix it up. Hello, everybody. This is Rip Notmeyer along with Greg Meyer. Welcome to Breeze Central High and welcome to the Dairy King broadcast booth with locations in Breeze and Trenton. It's the Carlyle Indians and the four-time defending league champions, the Cougars, in their first meeting of the 2017-18 campaign. The Spectrum Business pregame show continues after this break. This is high school basketball on Max 96.7.
Sound familiar? A flat tire in the middle of nowhere? Car keys locked in the car? Or a battery that needs a jump start? You're stranded on the side of the road and need emergency roadside assistance to get your car moving. Call Benoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton about roadside rescue coverage from Beacon Insurance that's available to everyone who has a personal auto policy with Beacon Insurance. Roadside rescue will save your day with 24/7 roadside assistance at no extra cost to you if you have comprehensive coverage. Call Benoff Insurance, your Beacon Insurance agency, today at 526-4888.
Is the all-new Chevy Silverado the right truck for you? Hi, Colby Voss at K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle. The all-new Chevy Silverado has the comfort and conveniences you expect from a Chevy, plus the performance and handling you need. We have several new trucks to choose from, and if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Stop by K&J Chevrolet and drive a Silverado and see for yourself what a tremendous value we offer and what the hype is all about. K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle, just west of town on Old Route 50. Chevrolet, find new roads.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tim Draghi, a general dentist from Breeze, Illinois, who sedates patients with pills. I treat a lot of patients who have not been to the dentist in 10 to 20 years. Most had a bad experience as a child. Others are embarrassed to go or are concerned the dentist will scold them. We know these feelings are real and believe in listening to your problems and concerns. I will do all of this without putting you down or making you feel guilty. My team and I want to make a difference in the way you feel about dentistry. Please call me, Dr. Tim Draghi, at 526-2020 to schedule an appointment, or look at our website at breezedentalcare.com, where sedation dentistry is an option for you to take care of your teeth without anxiety.
New in 2017, Dr. Draghi and Dr. Santel are in-network providers with many insurance companies. New patients are welcome and most emergencies seen immediately. If you are looking for a happy dental home and would like to talk to the insurance coordinator about your insurance options, Breeze Dental Care would be glad to help. Call 526-2020.
A Shell expert is underwater to demonstrate the importance of protection. My partner will play your engine, menaced by performance-robbing gunk, and playing the engine gunk, 3 man-eating sharks. Don't worry, folks. His shark cage represents Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines. Release the sharks! All 3 grades of Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines act as a barrier that helps shield and protect critical engine parts. So go ahead, folks. Protect your engine with Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines.
Fill up at your area clean and convenient CC Food Mart locations. Southern Bus and Mobility is your Brawnability dealer in Breeze. Brawnability features the broadest lineup of wheelchair-accessible vehicles with more brands, entry types, features, and price points than any other manufacturer in the industry. See for yourself at Southern Bus and Mobility why a new or certified pre-owned wheelchair-accessible Brawnability vehicle is the only way to go. Call 526-4131 or stop by just east of Breeze on Old Route 50.
This is Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth with locations in Breeze and Trenton. And this is the Spectrum Business pregame show I'm Rip, and to my right is Greg Meyer. Greg, welcome back. It's time for some Cahokia Conference basketball.
Yeah, Rip, thanks for having me again tonight here. Should be a good game. I mean, watching, seeing the Indians on Tuesday night, you know, they struggled Tuesday night in a home loss to Triad. Got a feeling that they're going to come out ready to play tonight against their Cahokia Conference rival and Clinton County rival, the Central Cougars. Both teams are kind of been up and down, I think, since the year has started.
Looming around that 500 mark.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Looming
all
around.
right.
Yeah, and I mean, most of the time, as people will say, it'll take you till probably about Christmas to figure out what kind of team you really have. I think one thing that's going to benefit tonight for the Indians compared to Tuesday, it looks like, from our viewing point, Chase Taylor looks like he's mobile enough to where he's going to play tonight, at least give the Indians some minutes.
He looks mobile enough, and his hair is in place. I think he's ready to go. He hasn't practiced all week, but it's going to be a big nod to the club if he's back. I mean, he's a good ball player. He's a very capable shooter and everything else. He's the second leading scorer on the team, so that'll help their bench out, of course, too, if he is. And they'll still be without Alex Hills for maybe up to 2 weeks or so. But
and one thing that we talked about Tuesday night, if you weren't with us when we had Carlyle and Triad, you mentioned the depth. The depth is a big thing that Taylor brings. So with him coming back and at least logging some minutes, that's an experienced player to have out there. Entering tonight's game. Indians 3-4, kind of on a 2-game skid. 3-3 Cougars tonight, as you mentioned. Both teams are right around that 500 clip. Tonight it's going to be for the Indians. I feel like, how are they going to be able to handle the size of Tyler Joe, 6'9" in the middle? He's one of the top scorers in the STL area. It'll be kind of interesting to see what they'll do against that size factor, as they struggled with Triad size the other night.
Yeah, Joseph's right at 19 points. What I really like about him, he makes his free throws at 6'9". You don't see that too often. He's at 80+%. But, yeah, we're looking forward to this one. Each team 1-0 in conference play. Salem was the first victim of the Central Cougars a week ago in league play, and Central won that one 44-33. Carlyle won their only game in the league against Freeburg, 56-54, and an overtime victory there. So it's an early battle, a key battle, though, in the Cahokia Conference.
Well, you got to have that key battle early in the year for conference supremacy. By the way, and I know you've probably seen the modern-day tournament bracket.
I've seen it. I haven't looked at it too closely. Indians and Cougars in the same pool, so they'll meet again for the second time and probably be like a 2-week span that they'll play. So being them in the same pool play. Possibly they're going to obviously play 3 times this season, including very familiar with one another. You mentioned the Cougars' last game out was Salem, 44-33 victory in a game that was tied at 14 points apiece at halftime a week ago. So very low close going into the fourth, actually.
Yes, very low scoring before Jose had ended up with 21 points. Thomas finished with 8. And in that game we seen on Tuesday night, and the Indians lost, Reinecker had 11 points to lead the Indians. Seaver had 9. Both teams are averaging over 50 points per game, giving up just under 50 a game. So it should be, by what we look at here, a close battle when it comes down to this game tonight between these two clubs.
The homestanding Cougars won the opener, the JV contest tonight, as they whacked Carlyle 50-28. Why don't we step aside for a brief time? In fact, the Keys Brothers Auction and Realty starting lineups are next. This is high school basketball, Max 96.7.
Companies are hiring again. That's good news. Bad news, you don't have the skills they're looking for. Kaskaskia College can fix that. KC's welding technology program can set you up with the skills industries are looking for. More good news, classes are available at KC's Trenton Center or Crisp Technology Center. Call Sean Morris at 545-3406. The demand is there, the pay is there. Where are you? Kaskaskia College, your future starts here.
When you put money in our bank, you started a chain reaction. We made an auto loan. A local car dealer sold a car. A car salesman got a commission. His wife bought groceries. The checker at the supermarket got a paycheck. You made that happen. Thanks. The First National Bank in Carlisle. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at 1nbcarlisle.com.
Reekman Brothers Farm Equipment has locations in Oakville, Centralia, and Breeze. Reekman Brothers sells the finest John Deere tractors, plus lawn and garden equipment and accessories. Reekman Brothers has been a part of the farming industry for over 83 years. Call Reekman Brothers for farm machinery and farmland auction services. 243-6186. Reekman Brothers, your John Deere dealer.
Reverman Chiropractic in Breeze would like to say thank you to our patients, staff, and local healthcare professionals for their continued support and cooperation as we celebrate 10 years in business. At Reverman Chiropractic, our focus is to work with you, the patient, and your other healthcare providers to deliver the best and most effective care possible. Please take advantage of our evening and weekend hours and call 526-4700 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Craig Reverman or Dr. Travis Isaac.
Hi, this is Rich Knable, lending officer at Bradford National Bank in Highland. With over 30 years of banking experience, I'm ready to assist you with your entire commercial or agricultural lending needs in Highland or Madison County. For all your lending needs, from startups to expansions, from remodeling to equipment purchases, chances are Bradford National Bank has a program to meet your unique individual needs. Since all loan decisions are made locally, our full-service lending department can move your project along without any red tape or hassle. Bradford National Bank has always focused on the needs of our customers and the communities we serve, supporting hundreds of organizations right here at home each year. It just makes sense to bank locally. Call me today at 664-2200. That's 664-2200. You'll be glad you did. Bradford National Bank, your hometown community bank since 1867.
Rich Knable, MLO number 712773, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Max 96.7.
Welcome back, everybody. Rip here, the Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer alongside. Time now for the Keys Brothers Auction and Realty starting lineups. We're going to be a little flexible here. We're not quite sure, but let's start with Carlyle, and we're going to insert Chase Taylor into the starting lineup as one of the guards tonight, a 6'1 junior. It's going to be either him or Caleb Darr probably gets that nod for that fifth guy. Caleb is a junior, 5'11". We'll see what happens. So Luke Boatwright, a probable starter there at guard, a 5'11 junior. And in the three-forward set, we have Dawson Reinecker, a junior at 6'3", along with a pair of seniors. Tyler Seaver, he's 6'3" and standing 6'2". It is Nick Becker, of course, their coach, by Andy Palmer. And for the Central Cougars, in their backcourt, we have Carson Ferriman, a 5'9 senior, along with Camden Wempe. He stands 6'2". He is a junior. And also on that back line is a 6'5 senior in Mason Weems. Up front, Simon Thomas, 6'4 junior. And the tall guy in the post is Tyler Jost at 6'9". He, of course, is a senior. And Jeremy Schubert, their coach now, 4 years, 5 years?
Fifth season for Schubert in his tenure. Man. He's won 103 ball games over his first four seasons as the head coach. Andy Palmer, in his 14th year as the head ball coach, he's 210 and 193 entering this year. So a couple of coaches know themselves well. Not going to be really a whole lot of secrets in this game, Rip, as much as you talked to these two guys on your show, and obviously the familiarity when Palmer was coaching against longtime Central coach Stan Eagleson. So no secrets in this game. Both teams are going to know what each one another want to do entering tonight's game. It might be different players doing the things that they want to get done, but
always that turnover.
But it's going to be the same stuff. Palmer's going to run his normal Carlyle offense with that high ball screen and roll, and Jeremy Schubert, unlike Stan Eagleson, kind of more into now a motion offense instead of his old four out, one in offense that they used to run when they had guys like Garrett Gaffner, Brandon Book, and the big post players, even though the Cougars do have a big post player in Tyler Jost.
Certainly do.
So it'll be kind of interesting to see the height, what's going to happen here. I got a feeling that Seaver, I think, will start on Jost. I think that the Indians are going to play man-to-man tonight, I would think, to start, and then they'll make their adjustments as the ball game goes on. One other thing real quick, Rip, couple other games tonight in action. 6-0 Westland playing their first game, playing a conference game at Salem tonight for the first time in school history. And then the 2-4 Mater Dei Knights are at Piasaw Southwestern. Those will be two games that we'll be looking to see if we get a couple scores. We can pass them along to everybody. Tune into our game here tonight.
You've been over to Salem at some point, right?
I was over at Salem. I played there when I was a freshman in high school, so that's the last time I have been there.
I love that place. Big Gum Gym. It's got a lot of history, basically like Old Trout did. And there's been some incredible games played there over the it's a great scene, great court, and everything else. I believe everybody's going to like it. And Salem would be a great host. Let's take another pause. And then we'll come on back with your hometown proud Carlyle IGA tip-off. This is high school basketball on Max 96.7.
If you have joint or muscle pain, there is a solution. Let Dr. Schatz and the team of doctors at MedPlus alleviate your pain with safe, effective treatments. Their staff consists of a multi-specialty group of physicians, all working together to help you achieve lasting relief. Find out how natural medicines like Seraphin and Halogen make pain go away and keep it away. That's MedPlus in Carlisle's Northtown Plaza. Call today for a free consultation. 594-3671.
Visit Breeze Motors to find the perfect car, truck, SUV, or CUV that fits your lifestyle and your budget. Breeze Motors is offering new 2016 Ford vehicles and a wide selection of pre-owned units. Breeze Motors has kept your vehicles in tip-top shape with genuine Ford parts in their service department for over 100 years. On Old Route 50 West in Breeze, visit breezemotorsales.com. Breeze Motors, your family dealer since 1913. Good times are waiting at Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery, just north of Carlyle on Route 127. There's no better place to see live music than the Brett's Outdoor Stage, hosting bands every weekend. The kitchen at Brett's opens at 3 on Monday and Tuesday. They open for lunch at 11 Wednesday through Friday, and they have breakfast Saturday and Sunday starting at 8, with dinner available daily. Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery is a great spot for a meeting, a party, a get-together, or just to grab a bite to eat. Call 594-8830 or go to wildlifelodgeandwinery.com.
Happy birthdays! That's what we deliver daily in the Women and Infant Center at HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital Breeze. Moms and dads receive the pampering they deserve at this special time in our modern birthing suites. New family members are welcomed into the world in a safe, soothing atmosphere by truly caring and competent professionals. If you're expecting more from your maternity care, check out our amenities at stjoebreeze.com or call 526-5423.
When's the last time you had your eyes checked? Schedule an eye exam today at Breeze Family Vision Center or Lebanon Optometric Center. I'm Dr. Claire Thorpe-Klinsky, and if it's been more than a year, you might need a new prescription. If you use a computer regularly or are suffering from allergies, those both can be causes of eye strain or fatigue. Schedule a complete eye health exam today to find out if your eyes are healthy. We may be able to detect glaucoma and other eye diseases early. At Breeze Family Vision and Lebanon Optometric Center, we examine more than just your vision.
For a truly affordable and all-inclusive senior living experience unlike any other, come to Legacy Place in Breeze, offering exceptional and professional care. Legacy Place delivers kindness and compassion to residents with independent, assisted living, or memory care services. Legacy Place offers luxurious and comfortable home-like living with fireplaces, activity areas, cafes, salons, and much more. Call 526-9600 for a free tour at Legacy Place. We're moments away from your hometown proud Carlyle IGA tip-off. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 is brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Putker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunya's Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, The Emeen Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, Silver Spoon Catering, and by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, beckerjewelers.com.
We are back once again. Rip Notmeyer here along with Greg Meyer at Breeze Central High School for some boys action this evening. We've had the national anthem. A great job was done by the Central Band. It's about time for the, well, your hometown proud Carlyle IGA tip-off. And we do have a little, I Well, anyway, they're going with Gar against Chase Taylor. I think everybody got carried away, but Chase is dressed. He's out. He's looking good, and he'll probably be, hopefully will be playing tonight for Carlisle's sake. But Gar gets the nod again tonight.
I'm hoping to see Chase Taylor play, too, just as much as you are, Rip. He brings a lot of dynamic to the Indians' offense, something they need to help Tyler Seaver out. So it'll be kind of nice to see him get on the floor, as we mentioned. He looks good in warm-ups. I think he's going to play. He's going to play minutes tonight. It's just about how far on the leash is Andy Palmer going to dangle it.
Yeah, after not practicing all week. So I also like the fact that he's one of these guys who, and Coach Palmer told me last Saturday morning that he never sees a shot that he doesn't want to take. He likes them all. And I like that. You know, Connie. Let's go after it. Let her fly. By the way, tomorrow morning, Coach Schubert will be on Talking Sports between 9 and 10 on Max 96.7. Coach Schubert and also from the Kaskaskia Blue Angels, their coach Janelle Kuhn, and a very familiar name to everybody on scores and stuff, Rick Moss, who led the Orphans for years and was an assistant at Iowa and on and on. So it'll be Rick Moss and Jeremy Schubert and Janelle Kuhn. I think we are set to get rolling here. It is going to be Seaver jumping against Jost. Carlyle and their visiting purple with gold trim, and Carlyle with their home white and purple trim. Central goes right to left on your radio dial. Good crowd on hand, and the kids there, the Central, what do they call them again? What's the name for their little pep group? The ball is tipped out of bounds. The pit crew, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the pit crew. There we go. And Carlyle will take it first. The Cougars will take it first. Out of bounds on the far sideline, and here we go. The Indians begin in the man. It's Thomas on the right sideline to Weems. Weems holding high in the corner to Wempe. Wempe with the ball outside the three. Comes between the circles now against Caleb Darr, who does get the issue this evening. Here's Thomas near the right elbow. Weems with the basketball, parks it to the left side, and Thomas. Thomas comes to the top of the key. He gives the Jost, and he knocks down the tray. How about that?
A little bit of dynamic to his game. He can step out and shoot it. Knocks down the first one after the Cougars move the ball side to side to begin play.
6'9" and versatile. You can't beat that. Left-handed dribble for Becker on the left sideline. Foul line extended for Reinecker. Seaver now at the wing low. Darr at the top of the key against the man of Central. A little switch, and here comes Seaver down the lane. Shot blocked. Blocked by Weems, and Central has it. Thomas hustles it up on the right-handed dribble. Above the arc right side. Entry pass to Jost. Jost to the right of the box. Out to Thomas again. Thomas against Boatwright. He gets a screen, uses it, punches it left side in the near corner now. It comes to Thomas. Thomas swings it right side. There's Jost, about where he hit the three. Jost sets a screen for Fairman. Wempe with it now. Wempe to Jost. Same play. Shot partially blocked off the front of the iron. Ball tipped around, picked up. Down low. Easy bucket for Wempe. He got some garbage. Central leads at 5-0. 6:25 to go in quarter number one. Boatwright flings it to the far corner to Reinecker. He works against Jost. At the head of the circle is Becker. Pounded by Fairman. Long tray in and out. No good by Boatwright. Strong side rebound to Weems. Weems outlets it. Up quickly it goes. No look underneath. Jost backboard good. I was just thinking about a timeout, and Coach Andy Palmer calls one. It's Central, 7-love, 6:02 to play in the first. We're back after this. This is high school basketball on Max 96.7.
Want easy online banking and bill paying with an ATM and debit card that allows you to set personal spending limits? Then Tempo Bank's the place for you. Tempo Bank makes it easy for today's consumers to spend more time with your families and less time balancing your accounts and paying bills. Tempo Bank has 2 locations to better serve you. Call 526-7256 in Breeze or 224-9228 in Trenton. They'll be glad to help you. Tempo Bank is your answer to easy, hassle-free banking.
You found Max 96.7.
And we're back in the Dairy King broadcast booth. It's all Central in the early 2 minutes. We're down at 6 even now. It's 7-0 Central. Seaver will walk it up through the center circle with the Cougars emblem on. He stops between the rings, right side. On the wing to Reinecker, holds high. Fires it to Becker. He's at the elbow now, backs off. Guarding him is Wempe. Wempe against Becker. Darr, right side for Reinecker. Seaver wants it on the low block. They give it back to the right wing and Becker. Becker points out of directions. Reinecker all alone from 18, high off, gets the bounce off the heel. Reinecker in the book, and so is Carlyle. They trail 7-2 as we approach 5 in the first. Simon Thomas for the Cougars. Looks inside, goes outside, around the horn, goes for Jost. Little fake, comes to the right elbow, now loses the basketball. Middle of the circles, picking it up finally is Fairman from Waynes. Now Thomas has it. Diagonal pass inside. Middle block to Jost against 3 guys. Hook shot, no good, too strong. The board goes to Seaver. Seaver comes out of the pack, dots the front court, guns it down to Dorr. Reverse layup, no, won't fall. Rebound to Jost. Jost comes out. Up ahead it goes. 12-footer on the run. It is missed by Thomas, and the board to Seaver. We got a foul. First foul of the basketball game. It is locked on Fairman. His first, team first. Of course, here we go. 4:47 in the first period. 7-2 Central. From Breeze Central High, Rip along with Greg Meyer. Boatwright on the left-handed bounce. Foul line extended. That's Becker. Nick Becker with it. High right wing. Near corner now for Seaver. Seaver with it. Looks for the screen. Gets it. Looks low. Goes outside. Ryan for a little fake. Goes behind the back on the dribble. Bounces it back to Seaver now. He's on the wing right side. Thomas with him. Seaver still with the basketball. To the elbow. We got another foul. And who we go with? Same guy, huh? Back to Fairman?
I think so. Rip just got caught reaching in.
So a pair on him. It'll be out of bounds to Carlyle. To the right side of their old bucket, and Boatwright will inbound. Fairman is out. And who checked in?
Gavin Hyman there, Bruce. 22.
Gavin Hyman, number 22. Here's Becker, drive down the lane. Drops it.
Nice draw up off the out-of-bounds play. Got Becker free on the left side, drove it right to the middle, and finger roll layup with no resistance at the rim.
7-4 Central, and the Cougars have the basketball. That's Hyman with the basketball. Ahead of the circle. Left wing it goes to Wempe. Wempe, one-handed pass to Jost, guarded by Reinecker. And Reinecker swats it away, but Jost gets it back, still with the basketball. He goes behind the back. Middle of the circles it goes for Wempe. And now it is Hyman's time. Thought about it, gives it up to Jost out front again. 3-ball territory for Thomas. Doesn't go. Shakes it to the left corner. Shot short. Bounce doesn't go. Ball off the backboard into the hands of Boatwright. 3-on-1. Boatwright all the way. Which way is it going to go? They're going to call a charge on Boatwright. And the Indians fans not too happy about that one. Again, tough calls, aren't they?
Yeah, a little out of control. I think Boatwright might have been. And down there, set up shop was Thomas and took the hit. Tough call, Rip. We've seen a lot of those Tuesday night as well. That could be either way. That could be the same call there as well.
You like to make good on those advantage, on those breaks. Carlyle didn't. Far sideline, it goes to Wempe, holding high. Middle block to Jost. He tries to kick it out. The ball knocked away. Central retains on that far sideline.
24, Chase Taylor in for the first time tonight too, Rip. He got in there for Darn that last stop.
Chase Taylor, he is in indeed. A junior at 6'1". Supplies some offense and some excitement for the Indians. Hyman checks to Jost. Outside the box, right side. Thomas. Out front it goes. Around the horn. Finally this way for Wempe. Wempe with it. Diagonal pass. It goes to Thomas. 14-footer and lane no good. And the rebound battle for. And Becker muscles it away from everybody and leaves it for Reinecker. Reinecker in the far corner. So Taylor gets it and gets a little anxious. Throws it out front. Boatwright tracks it down. I thought he was going to shoot.
That's what it looked like at first.
Come on, Taylor. Chase with the basketball again. There's one from 22. Doesn't ring it up. Flat-footed rebound to Jost. Jost back right to left. 4 Central still with it. But the ball is stripped away, and here comes Becker, but he loses it. Got a little anxious with Boatwright breaking for the hoop, and it fell off his backhand and out of bounds. We got to stop and play another timeout. It's 7-4 Central with 2:33 to play in the first. This is high school basketball, Max 96.7.
At Country Financial, we're more than just an office you may pass by as you drive through town. We're a part of your community and help support the programs that make our neighborhoods thrive. We take the time to get to know our customers. We know that every situation is unique, and our goal is to understand yours so we can help you be confident about your financial security and your future. Come see me, Teresa Richards, or Keith Wilkin on Main Street in Breeze.
Max 96.7.
Hey, we are back again. Rip Notmeyer with Greg Meyer from Breeze Central. The Cougars are up 7-0. Now it's 7-4, 2.5 to go in the opening stanza. Hyman with the basketball against Boatwright, guarding him tightly. Now to Jost from Weems. Hook pass from Jost inside, back outside it goes as Wempe was covered. Jost on the left wing now to Thomas. Thomas has the basketball against Dar. Left elbow, he stops, pauses, gives it to Jost, guns it inside, no, but a foul on Dar. Number 1 on him. And team fouls are 2 aside.
Dar just got caught reaching into the back. It was good position on the post by Weems, and Dar got caught. Now Thomas going over to the sideline. They got blood on his jersey, and also Jeremy Schubert's going to have to go into the bench again, Rip. And a little deeper in here, he goes to Calvin Rockers coming in, number 2.
Calvin Rockers, a junior, at 5'10". So, yep, his first time on the court this evening. Hyman checking outside, goes to the left side in the corner. Hook pass from Jost, down low, shot missed, back up again. No good by Wempe, but he'll go to the stripe. Jost really, I tell you what, he is passing the ball, doing a great job.
Moving it well. Not just a shooter and a scorer. He can also throw it around the horn a little bit there. If you ain't ready, he might hit you off the head with it.
2 on Boatwright, incidentally. The deep bend, the shot, good. Drilled by Wempe. Wempe on the year, a 72% free throw shooter. It's 8-4 Central. 2 and 2 to go in the first. 1, 2, 3 dribbles. The squat and the shot gets the roll. That's 4 for Wempe. Central up by 5. No pressure by the Cougars. Tyler Seaver, who's apparently en route to McHenry for some football action. He whips it in the far sideline. Down low block, it goes to Reinecker against Jost. Tries to get some room, he does, but he's picked off. The block by Jost. Fake, but it didn't work. Jost still has the basketball. Still has it to the left of the box. Now kicks it outside for Wempe. Wempe between the circles high for Rockers. Rockers to Hyman now. A couple of the bench guys in tonight early for Central. Jost with it. Probably fouled, no call. Reinecker gets away with one there. Rockers now. Through the key he goes. Hands it off. Weems shot. Good, and a foul on Seaver. Big call there. Big opportunity for the Central Cougars.
And again, another block charge call. Seaver close to the... I know people who don't watch the college game, Rip, that's that restricted area that people talk about. It's that like little gray area where it's going to be a block call. It's almost kind of like there's an imaginary arc underneath there, and they unfortunately, their receiver gets caught underneath.
So in other words, it will be put there placed there at some time.
Yes.
3-point play is completed by Weems. Yes, the trickle-down theory from the NBA to... We're getting so many stripes and lines, and it's hard to... It's getting crazy. Especially on those college games. 12-4 Central now, just above 1 in the first. The Indians need a basket quickly here. There's Taylor. He drives. Little pull-up, no good for 12 rebound. Jost, he clears it away for Simon Thomas. Thomas hustles into the forecourt. To Wempe, back to Thomas now. Checks the clock, and we're at 55 seconds to play. The Cougars by 8. This is a big possession here for the Cougars. Hyman has the basketball against Seaver. Reinecken early with the pick, but it's Jost. He handles outside, past the right elbow. The ball knocked away, picked off by Reinecker. And now the Indians can make some hay here with 39 to play in the first. Dar buzzes it ahead to Seaver. Seaver calls out play number 1. He is scoreless on the night. Reinecker at the head of the circle. Foul line extended to Becker. Thought about it as we wind down to 20 seconds here in the first period. Dar to Taylor. Taylor, the junior, with the basketball to Reinecker as we wind to 14 seconds. Reinecker still with it against Jost. Now Dar has it, the high right elbow. Tries to hit Seaver, the ball knocked away. A little collision, here comes Central. Thomas to the hoop, shot missed. Up, and the foul before the shot. It will not count. Campworth, who sneaked into the game on us, he's going to, well, let's see which way. It's going to be out of bounds, huh? Out of bounds to Central with 1.9 left. The foul on Dar. They ring him up for his second. Here's Thomas, 12-footer, good. What a shot. That's timing, and that's the first quarter. Through one, it's Central 14, Carlyle 4. We're back after these. This is high school basketball, Max 96.7.
Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with the Klosterman Agency handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies can earn you discounts and actually help you get ahead. Call or email me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, and get to a better state with State Farm.
Get unhungry for only $5 at your Breeze and Carlyle Hardee's. Dig into the $5 All-Star Meal with 4 different meals to choose from, like the Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger and Onion Rings with natural cut fries, a fresh baked chocolate chip cookie, and a 20-ounce drink. Pick a $5 All-Star Meal today from your Breeze and Carlyle Hardee's, plus the entire Red Burrito menu. Get unhungry at your Breeze and Carlyle Hardee's.
Max 96.7.
The first quarter is brought to you by 10 Pin Antique Mall. The second quarter is about to begin. Brought to you by Becker Jewelers in Breeze. The Cougars up 14-4 after one. The Indians have the basketball first in the second. And Campworth was the one of the trail players in at the end of the first quarter. Max Campworth for Central, and he stays in the basketball game. Here's Dar. Head of the circle, Reinecker. Taylor with it now. Over to Dar to the right of the box, and he is clipped. The Carlyle faithful enjoys that one. It goes against Campworth, apparently, there. So it's out of bounds to Carlyle.
A little sarcastic from the people below.
I like sarcasm. Lob out front to Seaver. Seaver with it. In the corner to Dar. Dar holding high. Reinecker now. In that key. Now at the point he comes with it. Still with it. Goes all the way to the hoop. Uses the square for 2. Nicely done by Dawson Reinecker. He has 4. The Indians down 14-6. 7:25 to go in the first half. Campworth. This way it goes for Wempe. Now Jost, we got action away from the ball.
Illegal screen on Campworth, I think, that time too.
Suddenly he picks up 2. And he has a seat back in his wings.
One thing about the lineup right now, the Cougars have out there, Bruce, no true point guard on the floor right now. So the Indians need to make a run.
They need you. Taylor from 21 plus, no good. Easy board for Jost. Jost to Thomas. Wempe, low block. Ball batted away, picked up again by Weems. Now Wempe to Thomas. Room in the lane. Left-handed shot. Yes. It's 16-6 Central. Becker checks with Coach Palmer and the Indians bench as they come left to right here at BC High. Dar, free throw line extended. Diagonal pass to Taylor. Taylor thought about the bomb in case instead of the head of the key to Reinecker. Now to Dar. Dar walk. No call. This is the NBA. Ball loose, picked up by Central. Jost gets it. And now up ahead it goes to Thomas. Left-handed pass for Wempe. Stops left to the lane. Thomas with it. Checks from 18. No good. Way off. Stick back is good by Weems and a foul. 18-6 Central. So they've stretched this up to a dozen.
Weems' 5th rebound on the evening. Now with 5 points, a chance to add to that, too.
Nice putback. That personal goes against Nick Becker. So 6 now. Carlyle. Team fouls 4 against Central. The low dribble shot, aired, got it. Shakes it home. 6 for Weems. It's 19-6. 19-6. Outside of 16.5. On the between the legs dribble, that's Boatwright. Scoop past the opponent in the corner to Taylor. No look out front. Reinecker, 17. Good. He looked good the other night. Same thing this evening. Reinecker led the team with 11 against Triad. Carlyle within 11 as we drop below 6. Thomas uses the screen from Weems. There's Jost. Wants the trifecta. No good. Nice rebound. The board picked off by Hyman. And we have another foul against the Indians.
That Boatwright, that's his third, Rip.
3 already. A trio on Luke Boatwright, so he is out in favor of Isaac Smith. Just a sophomore at 6 even. 19-8. And Hyman checks in for some charity. 17 fouls on Carlyle, 4 on Central. First one, no good. Rebound to Carlyle. Seaver breaks it out to Becker. Becker with it between the rings. Pulls up the high right-handed bounce. Right wing behind the back now. Taylor. Becker one more time. He works against Wempe. Becker still with the basketball. Comes off a Smith screen. Takes it all the way to the bucket. Rejected by Jost. And I do believe after that, Hyman picked up the rock but fell out of bounds. Got bumped a little and he went crashing out. So it's Carlisle's basketball. Becker will trigger to the right of his own bucket. The Indians in search of some points, down 19-8. Long way to go, 5:20 to play here in the first half. Right-handed rifle pass to Reinecker from Taylor. Taylor gets it back. Pull up, 14-footer, uses the board, spins out. And a foul comes against Smith. And we're going to shoot back the other way. I believe Wings will toe the stripe. He will indeed. He's 2 for 2 on the night. He'll go 1 in bonus. That's 8 now. Fouls against the Carlisle Indians.
Rockers came back in there for Hyman.
Shot up. No good. Rebound this way, Reinecker. The Tribe catches a break. Reinecker with it. On the baseline. Glides it inside for Smith. Bounces it outside for Seaver. Seaver is yet to dot the scoring column, so he was pretty silent the other night. Same thing here. Becker with it outside the tray mark. Head of the circle of Reinecker. Reinecker fakes it inside, still with it, comes to the dribble. Hands off to Seaver. Foul line extended. Works his way down the baseline. Thought about the 14-footer. Reinecker is still on the foul line. He works against Jost. It's fouled. It's blocked. He gets it back and goes up. And was he out of bounds?
Yeah, he stepped on the end line there. Third turnover by the Indians. Both teams each with 3 turnovers. And there, Reinecker just trying to, you said, Bruce, or Rip, trying to create space against the bigger Jost.
You know what? I'm getting confused on who I am. I'm looking for a third guy in this booth. Here's Thomas. Foul line extended. Jost. He hands off to Thomas, goes between the legs on the dribble. His Cougars have an 11-point lead. We approach the midway point in quarter number 2. Wempe with it on the far sideline. Looks. Outside it goes. Around from Weems to Jost. Jost has it knocked away by Chase Taylor. We have a foul on Jost, his first. 5 team on Central, 8 on the Indians. And Carlyle will get it from the deep 3-quarter. Chase Taylor is 6'1", the junior, through the Cougars emblem. This floor looks nice here. This court's in great shape, just like Carlisle's, and it's light. You can see Seaver, low block against 3 guys, sends it across the lane for Reinecker, and it is 8 for Dawson Reinecker. Nice assist by Seaver. Central lead is 9 at 19-10, 3:45 and spinning in the first half. Thomas with it on the left-handed dribble. Braden Thomas in there now for the Cougars at 6'2", just a sophomore. Are they brothers, Greg?
No relation.
No relation at all. That's Scott Thomas. Braden Thomas wants the basketball. Scott gets it back from Rockers. Now the handoff back to Scott again. Pulls up 17-footer left side, no good. Little crash inside. Taylor keeps it. Now it deflects off him to Reinecker. Carlisle could cut into that lead. They could get it down to 7 or 6. Seaver in the paint. Up. Good off the glass. Seaver is in the scoring column. Carlisle dials up some pressure. They're within 7 now at 19-12. 3 to go in the second quarter. Rockers. There's a 15-footer way off the mark by the lefty Braden Thomas. And Carlisle has another good opportunity. On the run is Becker from Seaver. Becker, free throw line extended between the pipes. It is Taylor. Taylor, bounce pass middle block. Seaver with it on the right. on the right baseline against two guys. Looks for some room. Hustles and fires it up for two more. I don't know how he squirted that one through.
Split the double team nicely. Got an easy basket. Jost on the bench right now, so Indians trying to get inside and score.
Central with the basketball as they try and stop a Carlyle run. Scott Thomas on the left-handed dribble, goes between the legs. Top of the circle, now down low. It is Weems. Shot will not go. Gets it back, loses it out of bounds. It's Carlisle's ball, and Jost is going to re-enter right about now. As will Campworth. Weems is out, and so is Braden Thomas.
As you've seen, Rip, without Jost on the floor, Cougars offense a little more stagnant.
Makes a little difference, doesn't it? He's quite a player in all facets. Near corner, that's Becker holding above his head. Right wing, Reinecker. Almost too slow on the lob. Reinecker gets it, still has it, takes it down to the baseline. Jump back, shot no good. Tried to long tray on the step, and no good. Here comes Jost all the way coast to coast for the square. Got it. How about that? Give Jost 7. Central back ahead by 7, 21-14. Now, Taylor tries to answer, and he was hounded all the way, and a foul will be called, is called, in fact, on Calvin Rockers. No bonus yet. That's 5 or 6. That's 6 on Central.
Got the foul on Rockers there. First Jason Rhodes signaled Campworth, and he turned around and said, wrong number.
So Jason Rhodes, one of the officials, made the change. The ball shot inside. Becker can't handle it. It's picked off, and now we've got some action, arms all over the place. And Smith says, me? I think it's on him. A couple on Isaac Smith, so we'll walk this way and shoot shots again.
A lot of fouling going on here in the first half, Rip. Physical.
Too many foul shots, huh? 21-14 Central. And here's Wempe. He's a perfect 2-4-2. Make it 3 out of 3. It's all net. He gets the trail one here. It's an 8-point gap in favor of Central now. Wempe at that 15-foot black line again. The squat, the shot. Nice bounce. Nice touch. You get those rolls. 23-14 Cougars over the Indians. 125 and buzzing in the first half. Taylor, high left wing to Becker. At the point, Seaver. Foul line extended to Fisher. Looks inside. Outside it goes instead. Inside the tray line, that's Becker with it. Tries to dazzle inside. Gets away with the travel. Weak side rebound. Smith up strong. No, rolls off. Ball tipped around. Picked up by Jost. He's double teamed. Now Jost ahead. It goes, and we got a foul. He hit Campworth and a couple of guys in on the contact for the Indians.
Seaver's second. Double bonus, too, now the rest of the way here.
Yep, a couple on Tyler. Central with a 9-point lead, and they'll shoot shots. Try to up that gap to double digits. I believe Weems is about to check into the game. Now there's a deep bend shot in and out. No good. By Braden Thomas.
Go check that Max Campworth there, Rip.
Campworth. You got it. 40, 50. Those numbers all look the same.
Close enough.
Yeah. The next one. Shy, but he gets the nice little bounce. So Campworth makes one of two. It's 24-14. Clock dead at 1:05. And the Indians will have it. The length of the quarter to go here. Taylor will take his time through the center jump circle. Still with it. With the specs on his face. Head of the circle, Seaver. Dribble drive. Kicks it out to Taylor. Wraps up a 22-footer. No good. Jost with the rebound. Here comes Jost. Jost all the way. Good. Runs the floor good. Very well. That's 9:42 to play. The Cougars by 12. Spin move. Seaver, 6-footer. No. But a foul. Seaver's opened it up a bit near quarter. He has 4 points. And he's going to shoot a couple.
Gets out ahead of the pack there, and he's good enough off the dribble to create his own. Try to get a spin move in the lane to go.
Shot way off the mark by Tyler Seaver. Frustrated at the line the other night. And that percentage certainly dropped from 75% to the high 60s coming into this game.
He hits 1 out of 2 there.
So he gets the back end. Seaver does. He has 5. Carlyle down 11, 26-5. We'll see how the Cougars play it with 40 to go here in the first half. Rockers for the hometown white with purple trim. Rockers into the forecourt. Biding his time as we go shallow to 25 seconds. Smith a good 6-7 feet away. We're at 20 now. Central looking to up that 11-point gap. Rockers still with it. Far corner. Now back to Rockers again from Wimpy. 10 seconds on the clock. Thomas pops out. Foul line extended. Heads the circle. Now this way for Rockers. Rockers to Jost. Outside the 3. Steps in. 19-footer. No. Underneath for the garbage, though, is Thomas. He hits it as time expires. A big late bucket there. Through half. It's Central 28. Carlyle 15. This is high school basketball. Max 96.7.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Putker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation, family-owned, and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to PutkerConstruction.com.
Garages are great, and then something eventually goes wrong with your garage door. Don't just call anyone when you have a garage door problem. Call Fairman Garage Doors, providing trusted quality service for over 20 years. Locally owned and operated, Fairman Garage Doors can handle residential and commercial, and no job is too big or too small. Call 526-8548 for Fairman Garage Doors, an authorized Clopay dealer.
What is one of the first things people notice about you? You guessed it, it's your teeth. Let Dr. Trong, Dr. Erickson, or Dr. Hilsman at Breeze or Trenton Dental Group give you a smile you can be proud of. Since 1995, Breeze and Trenton Dental Group has served the community with a family-friendly setting. Breeze and Trenton Dental Group is also your Invisalign provider. They offer cosmetic treatments to improve your smile, as well as tooth implants. Schedule your appointment today in Breeze at 526-4233 or Trenton at 224-7129.
Hello, I'm Wes Ronan, head chef and owner of Silver Spoon Catering. I've been working in the food industry for over 15 years, fine-tuning my craft as a professional chef and caterer. I would like to invite you to visit our new storefront location on Old Highway 50 in Breeze. We prepare daily specials using only the freshest ingredients possible. Find out what we're serving this week by calling us at 791-7847 or check us out at Silver Spoon, Illinois on Facebook.
Ever wonder why most engagement rings in this area were chosen at Becker Jewelers? This is A.G. Becker, and it's true. Becker's is the first choice for bridal jewelry. One big reason is that no one, not even those big city stores with sky-high prices, offer you more choices than we do. I have more than 600 engagement rings in stock right now. And from the major designers like Hearts on Fire, Scott K, Gabriel, and Art Carve, to our own unique designs, Becker's has all the latest styles. Just as impressive as each amazing ring we offer is the fact that Becker's gives you all that style and all those choices, plus a bigger, more beautiful diamond in every price range. It's the combination of style and remarkable value that has made Becker's the #1 choice for 68 years.
From the basics to the incredibly unique, shop with confidence at Becker Jewelers on Main Street in Breeze, on the Square in Highland, and at BeckerJewelers.com.
You've got Max 96.7.
Hello, everybody, again. Rip Not Marlowe with Greg Meyer. We're in the Dairy King broadcast booth with locations in Breeze and Trenton. Yes, it's that time again for the Spectrum Business halftime show. Carlyle down at this juncture, trailing the Central Cougars 28-15. The Cougars led it 14-4 after period one. What kind of stats, what kind of full-time stats you got over there, Greg?
Well, for the first half, Rip, Indians are 7 of 18 from two-point field goal range, good for 39%. They did not make a three in the first half. They're 0 of 5, 7 of 23 overall from the field for 30%. They had one of their 2 free throws at the break for 50%, 10 rebounds, 3 turnovers for the Indians in the first half. On the other side, Cougars, 9 of 20 from 2-point field goal range, good for 45%. 1 of 4 from 3 for 25%, totaling them 10 of 24 overall from the field for 42%. 7 of 10 at the foul line for 70%. 18 rebounds, 4 turnovers for the Cougars. Cougars got a couple extra possessions on the glass. Eight rebounds right now. Cougars out rebounding the Indians. We figured that might be the case with the size, but with the Indians' three-point shooting ability, it's kind of surprising to see them not have a three. But as you mentioned, Taylor, with him not practicing this week, you kind of wonder how much legs and how much lift he really has in that shot when he goes up. The team's leading three-point shooter nonetheless.
Well, we'll see how this third quarter develops. They might have to begin to rock a few of those trays. We'll see.
Then on scoring breakdown-wise, Reineker's got 8 points. He's 4 of 6 from the field, or 4 of 7 from the field for his 8 points. And I'm pretty sure that Reineker hasn't attempted a shot outside of 10 feet yet for the game. Seaver's got 5 at the half. And then 2 points for Nick Becker to round out all the Indians scoring. Only 3 guys in the scoring column there. On the other side, Cougars, Jose got 9 points, 7 rebounds at the break. 4 of 7 from the field for Jose, 1 of 3 from behind the arc. And then Wimpy, Thomas, Weems, all with 6 points. Weems also has 6 rebounds at the half. And then the only lone free throw for Max Campworth to round out the Cougars scoring. Seaver is the Indians' leading rebounder at the half with 4 rebounds. So right now, the Indians are going to, I think, Rip, you'll have to agree, rebound the ball a little bit better. Part of the game, shooting it, I'm sure the percentages are going to even out. I think they'll shoot the ball a little bit better in the second half, you would think.
This is the second game for each team in the Cahokia Conference. Each club 1-0 thus far. Central knocked out Salem a bit ago. Carlyle had an overtime win over the Freeburg Midgets. So we'll see how this one finishes out. Let's take another break. Then we'll come on back. This is the Spectrum Business Halftime Show. And this is high school basketball on Max 96.7.
Prairie Farms Dairy helps build strong bodies and strong minds. Prairie Farms Dairy offers the finest dairy products like skim milk, slice and string cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, flavored yogurt, light ice cream, and more. Take charge of your body and get your daily source of vitamins and minerals from the products you've come to love from Prairie Farms Dairy. You can always count on Prairie Farms Dairy. Always fresh, always the best.
You love your home, but over time you can get a little tired of it. It really doesn't take much, however, to freshen your home's look, especially when you get help from Home Fashions in Carlyle. Update floors with brand names like Shaw, Mohawk, Mannington, and Armstrong. Home Fashions also offers cabinets, countertops, Hunter Douglas window treatments, furniture, and more. Check out more at homefashions-inc.com, turning your space into elegance and grace. Home Fashions in Carlisle.
Start saving on your heating bills today with a 7 Series or 5 Series water furnace from Tunya Service Company. The 7 Series water furnace is the world's most efficient geothermal system. In addition to big savings on your heating costs, the 7 Series and the 5 Series water furnace carries a 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a free estimate and the world's most experienced geothermal team, call Tunya Service Company in Damiansville today, 248-5130.
Need insurance? Insurance you can really count on? If so, turn to Dan Imming at Imming Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Dan and his staff will provide you with the insurance coverage and service you deserve. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or commercial, your choices aren't limited either. Imming Insurance Agency represents many outstanding companies, so get covered by the best. Call Imming Insurance Agency at 594-4536 or stop by 589 9th Street in Carlisle. Imming Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of Clinton County sports.
This broadcast is a presentation of Wcxo Sports. Wcxo Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts. WCXO Sports since 1999, the sports voice of the Carlyle Indians, the Central Cougars, the Mater Dei Knights, and the Westland Warriors.
It's Max 96.7.
Hello again, everybody. Rip here in the Dairy King broadcast booth with the locations of Breeze and Trenton. We're a minute or so away from the third quarter, and the Central Cougars lead this Nokia Conference square off 28-15. Take it away there, Greg. What do you got?
I got one score update for you right now. Westland Warriors are undefeated, playing a conference road game at Salem. 25-24 Warriors at the half. Still trying to find a Mater Dei score for you, but we do got the Warriors score 25-24 at the break. Close game. And it's kind of interesting because Salem, a team this year that when I talk, and I know you had Coach Fehrenbacher on your radio show, I guess it was last week, and he said kind of a young team that they got this year, so they were thinking maybe another year or two of development before they got really good. And right now they challenged the Cougars last week. They're challenging the undefeated Warriors this week, and Fehrenbacher doing a tremendous job there. So maybe, possibly, we'll see. The Warriors got a lot of work to do in the second half to hopefully maintain their perfect season going.
That's a good team, though. Westland as well. That's a good team. Each of these teams will get back in the one more game in the conference before the Mater Dei tournament. It's Carlyle against Columbia on Tuesday, and then Central will square off with Westland next Friday night, and then it's Mater Dei tournament time, and it'll be a busy Christmas break. Here we go. The Cougars have the ball first with Thomas and Fairman and Wings and Wimpy and Jost. Carlyle back with their original five, except it is Taylor Ferdar underneath. Oh, the easy deuce missed. Here comes Jost, right-handed shot, uses it off the board, no good. Rebound to, finally goes to, blocked out there. That is Wimpy, and he gets the call. He'll go to the foul line.
Again, 3 opportunities on this end for the Cougars. Indians just not boxing out right now.
Taylor collects that foul, by the way. Here's Wimpy, buzzes the first one home. This third quarter is carried your way by B&H Recreation. It's 29-15 Central. Wimpy looks to mark up another. He does. He's got 8 points.
6 for 6 at the foul line.
Boatwright for the Carlyle Indians. Luke Boatwright, number 14. Little flip pass to Becker. Weave out front. Taylor. Now Seaver. Diagonal pass to Taylor. Taylor, runner in the lane. 12 off the board. No good. Rebound, Jost. Jost still with it. Oh, got a little carried away literally that time.
That ball
I like that, though. That was entertaining.
The ball bounced pretty high in the air. Gets called for the carry. It might have touched the ceiling here, how high he bounced that ball off the floor.
That little globetrotter dribble there. That was fine. 30-15 Central. 7:20 here. Just underway in the third stanza. Chase Taylor on the far sideline for the Indians. Between the circles now with it. Stops as he meets Jost. Comes the other way. Right sideline for Boatwright. Boatwright. Deep corner goes Taylor. Flips it out front to Reinecker. Reinecker inside now. It is Seaver. Off the square and good. 7 for Seaver as he comes alive.
Good side-to-side motion there and get it down to Seaver.
Behind by just 13. Lots of action left and a steal by Seaver. He goes coast to coast. Good. Seaver scores another 2. 9 in the game suddenly, and Carlyle has shrunk that lead to 30-19. 6:37 Central with the ball. Thomas holds. Middle block it goes to Weems. Weems with a triple teamed, and maybe a touch foul on one of the 3 Indians. Did they check Taylor? They did. That's a couple on him. The lob pass out to Jost. The drive high off the board is good. He's in twin figures with 11. 32-19 Central. Just above the 3 mark here in the third. Thought Boatwright was going to pull it up. He sends it outside to Reinecker. Now Boatwright near corner goes to Becker. Skip pass over to Taylor. Taylor comes to the middle block. Runs it up and nets it.
Probably should have got an and one there. with the bump, but he knocked down the shot anyway.
Taylor's first deuce. Head of the circle. Looks right. Jost goes left. Wempe in the lane. Scoop shot. Good. Boy, he split the uprights. Nice move by Wempe. He's got 10. The Cougars by 13. Boatright. Far corner to Becker. Holds high. Boatright again. High right wing. Uses the Reinecker screen. Comes this way. Near corner for Chase Taylor. Dumps at the Boatright. For Seaver. 3 straight away. No good. Foul shot good. That's how you do that. More basketball players need to follow their shot, Greg.
I'm surprised that somebody does follow their shot nowadays.
It's rare. Jost tries to answer. He can't. Seaver had us knocked away. No foul. Reinecker up ahead. Nice catch by Boatright. Sizes up the 3. Thinks otherwise. Seaver thinks about it. He takes it down the pipe. It's knocked away, but we had a foul before that on Jost. A couple on him. Did they call it on Jost?
Yeah, they called on Jost with a hand check out front.
Carlyle within 11. 5:11 to go in the third. And away from that basketball, we've got an action, a foul.
Yep.
And they've got Taylor again, I think.
Looked like an illegal screen, I think. Would have been the call.
That's a big call, and that's a triple on Taylor. An even 5 to go in the third. Fairman to Wempe. Stops the bounce. Oh, walk, no call. This way it goes Fairman. He comes to the right block. Dumps it down low. Nice pass. Underneath. Shot no good by Wempe. It was blocked. Real nice pass by Weems. Central still controls. Diagonal pass. Jost. Into the corner for Weems. Out front, Fairman. Near corner again one more time. Wempe. He's inside the tray line. Lob down low. Triple team on Weems. Up, no, but we got a foul. And that's on Tyler Seaver. 3 on him. 4:36 to go in the third. And we got Weems at the foul line, and he buries the first.
3 of 4 there at the line tonight, Rip. 86%, 86% for the year, not bad.
Gotta love that. Another one off 3, 4, 5 quick dribbles, straight ahead shot, strong.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
Nice going. Happens almost every time, doesn't it? There's Becker. In the forecourt for Boatright. Goes between the legs. Little runner. The floater's good by Boatright. Nicely done. He's in the book with a double. With a double there, and it's 35-25 Central. Above 4 in period number 3. Jost. Right block. 4 pushes off. And there's another call on Jost. He pushed off. 3 calls, 3 fouls on him. It goes to Carlyle with the distance to go.
That's a stop the Indians needed. And Jost has got his 3rd foul, too, Rip.
When he went out earlier, the Indians made up some ground in a hurry. On the left-handed high bounce is Boatright. At the top of the circle, deep now. Taylor, Boatright, Reinecker in the middle of the pipes. Reinecker, left side for Boatright again against the man of Central. Near corner, Taylor. He's outside that 3-point line. Looks, checks outside. Around the horn it goes. Seaver all the way in the far sideline to Becker. Becker against Weems. Now Boatright again. Foul line extended. Seaver wants it in the middle block. They go outside. Now it's touch pass inside from Taylor to Seaver. It bounces in and out. The ball's loose on the floor. Picked up by Jost. He goes behind the back. Hook pass. Weems in the lane. Left-handed shot is good. I want to see a replay. Where's the replay when you want to see one? 37-25. The Cougars by a dozen with 3:20 here in the third. Carlyle within range yet. Here's Boatright with it. Pulls up the mark. Reinecker has it. High left corner. Now the wing to Taylor. Taylor outside. Taylor gets it back. We got a whistle again away from the ball. And
calling a hold, I think, underneath on Thomas.
Yeah, Simon Thomas, Jason Rhodes was looking, and Thomas was trying to hide. Jost is out. Who do we have? Do we have Campworth? Yes,
Campworth's back on.
In. Middle block catch by Seaver. He gets it back to Boatright, to Taylor. Taylor to Reinecker, back to Taylor. Skip pass over to Becker on the sideline, far side. Right wing, Taylor. Becker has it. Thought about going inside. They keep it outside. High above the arc. Now inside, touch pass to Seaver. Good. Boatright with a nice look. Seaver gets the deuce, and he's fouled. He'll try and complete the 3-point play.
Nice cut off the screen by Seaver. Way to get the ball down to him. He wanted it before they reversed it around the way on the other side of the floor. They didn't get it to him. That time they did.
That's 3 chalked up, and another foul shot hit by Seaver. 3 fouls on Thomas as well. So it's 37-28. The Cougars' lead has dwindled to 9. They led 14-4 after 1, and at the halftime pause is a 14-point cushion for Central. Fairman, the 5'9 senior, eases into the forecourt. Weems with the basketball now for Central. Goes in the right side. Inside the tray on the baseline. That's, there's Campworth for 2. Campworth found the opening. They hit it. They hit him, and he connected. It's 39-28.
Waited by Fairman to draw the double team and find a cutting Campworth to the hole.
Yeah, he found it. He played a little hide and seek. Reinecker double team. We got a foul. Maybe Campworth, and yes, it is.
That's his third, Rip.
Simon Thomas, Campworth, Jost all with 3 for Central. Man, they're all over the place.
Boatwright, Seaver, Taylor all have 3.
Little hooker, short. Seaver couldn't collect, and here comes Central. 3-on-2, pull-up 14-footer, drilled. Thomas, Simon Thomas, 41-28, so the lead is up to 13 for Central. 2 even to go in the third. Reinecker spins around the left corner, outside to Seaver. Checks, goes right side, Taylor. 23 away, can't ring it up. Weak side rebound, Seaver, and a push, and they may have Campworth again. Oh, wait a minute. We're going against Carlyle. I think Campworth thought it was on him, but instead it goes against Nick Becker. A pair on him.
That's the 4th Indian with 3 fouls right now.
It's Christmas time, and the board looking as is it's a Christmas tree. Bullet pass there to Thomas. Simon Thomas with the basketball. Campworth looks right, goes left. Foul line extended. Using the screen is Fairman. We got a blocking foul on Reinecker. Yeah, I'm about to run out of ink.
I feel like we're doing a college basketball game with all the hand checking and a little bit of bumps and shoves we got going on for fouls here this evening. Both teams are going to be in the bonus before the third quarter ends.
That one was picked on Reinecker. Fairman to the line. He's looking for his first point or points on the game. And it is 17 fouls for Carlyle, so it's 1 in the extra, and he gets that bonus. 5 team fouls on Central. 42-28 is your score. This is high school basketball, Max 96-7.
Working farms are busy all year long, so depend on Jansen Farm Equipment to keep your equipment running strong. With a parts store and service department, Jansen Farm Equipment has a team of professionals that you can count on. Jansen Farm Equipment carries AGCO, New Idea, Gleaner, White, and Massey Ferguson. Jansen Farm Equipment, 18222 State Route 127. Shop online at jansenfarm.com or call 594-2962.
You're on Max 96.7.
Long tray attempt, no good by Boatwright. Rebound, a scramble, and out of the pack comes Weems. Weems, a little pass up ahead. They run the break perfectly. The deuce is hit, and we've got a foul. Weppy collects. We'll try to add another one with the stripe.
Foul looks like to be on Dar on the run out there.
Dar got the start, and guess what? He has a trio on him, too. Simon Thomas is out. Hyman back in. We crawl down to 59 to play in the third. The lead has been up to 17. It stays there. This one way shy. Boatwright tripped up in the lane, but let's see who gets whistle.
I think Fairman on the reach in.
3 on him. Three's company indeed. Carlyle behind by 17 with the basketball as they haul it right to left. 50 ticks to go in the third. High bounce. Now the bounce pass from Boatwright to Becker. Looks out front. Dar takes it away from Taylor. Near corner Boatwright again as he comes this way. Middle of the rings, Becker. Becker. Middle block area, left side Taylor. Fader from 20 feet, no good. Weak side rebound, Dar. He springs it out. Boatwright inside, ball tapped away. Last touch by which way? It's going to stay. I thought it was Carlisle's ball, and it stays with the Indians.
Jason Rhodes changed Chris Book's call from the back.
Jason must have seniority. Bounce past Seaver, short corner with it. Baseline drive, window, good, and he's fouled. 11 in the quarter for Seaver. 16 in the game. Carlyle trails 45-30, 28 to play here in the third. Foul goes against Weems. He finally gets tagged for one. Free throw is good. Another three-point play is completed. Carlyle has the lead down to 14. 25 on the clock and dusting here in the third quarter. Fairman takes his time. Walks into the forecourt. Comes through the emblem finally. Picked up by Boatwright. 15 on the clock. Between the legs on the dribble against Boatwright still. Fairman with it. As we go down to 10 seconds in the period. Fairman foul line extended. Bounce pass to the cutter for two. Nicely done. That's Wempe with the deuce. 2-1 Boatwright. Lets her fly. No good. That's the end of the third. Central leads 47 to 31. We're back after these. This is high school basketball on Max 96.7.
Nordyke Funeral Home is thinking about your future and offers secure, pre-planned funeral arrangements, relieving the emotional burden for those you love, allowing you to express your own wishes, and assures peace of mind with financial concerns when your family needs it the most. Nordyke Funeral Home has 5 locations in Albers, Aveston, Breeze, New Baden, and now Carlisle. Visit NordikeFuneralHome.com or call 588-3533. Striving to earn your family's confidence and trust, Nordyke Funeral Home with 5 locations.
Hello, my name is Michael Brave, Administrator of Clinton Manor Living Center in New Baden.
And my name is Cheryl Smith, Director of Nursing.
We are excited to announce that our newly remodeled nursing facility is now Medicare approved. We provide short and long-term nursing and therapy services.
Our goal is to provide a comfortable and pleasant experience for your loved one by giving you highly qualified professional services by our caring and committed team. Give us a call at 588-4924.
It's Max 96.7.
Hey, everybody, Rip Not Marlowe with Greg Meyer here from Breeze Central High School. The site of tonight's Cahokia Conference collision between the homestanding Cougars and the Indians at Central. In fact, they've led at the end of every stop, 14-4, 28-15, and now 47-31 through 3. The Indians have the basketball first here in quarter 4, which is brought to you by John Drow Studios. Baseline, right, Seaver. Skip pass to Taylor. Down low, checks it for Seaver. Squares, good! And he's fouled. Man, Seaver is really busted out in the third with 12. He has 19 all of a sudden, and that's the tighter Seaver we know. The foul is on Weems. So he's marked up a couple of quick ones suddenly. This would get the Central lead down to 13. Drops it.
Looking up at that scoreboard, a lot of threes are popular in that foul category on this one on the south end of the gymnasium here. Three's the number tonight.
And we'll see if it plays a factor late. Ball nearly stolen away by Becker. But Central retains. Hook pass. Well, Jost intercepts it and puts in the 5-footer.
I don't think that was supposed to be to him there, Rip.
Nope, but he was too tall. He picked it off. 49-34 Central. We carry it down to 7:25 in this basketball game. Between the circles, right side in the corner now. Lob from Becker to Dar. Dar looks to scoot inside, goes around the near corner. Taylor with it. Left wing it goes for Boatwright. Gets a screen from Seaver. Ball knocked away a bit. He retains. Dar has it now. Chase Taylor for Carlyle. Rifles it out front. Uses the Seaver screen. No, goes the other way. At the high block. Bounce pass to Seaver. He's through the key. Seaver with it. Right-handed pass to Becker. Becker through the elbow all the way down. Left-handed shot miss. Partially blocked. Central has it. That's Thomas. Simon Thomas sprints out into the front court. On the run, the pass in the corner. Wempe tries to line it up. No good. Long carom is saved by Central and Simon Thomas. Batted out there by Fairman, and Fairman has the ball now as we slide to 6:33. 49-34 Central. Thomas looks inside, goes outside for the 6'9 senior Jost. Now he sets a screen as he gives up to Fairman. Up he goes with the scoop shot. No, we have a blocking foul, possibly against Dar. It is number 4 on him. Team fouls 8 aside. So we've got a lot of freebies coming the rest of this way.
Be a long fourth quarter here. Both teams in the bonus.
Fairman is 2 for 2. 3 for 3 now. He upsets Central lead to 16. Dar out, Reinecker in. Here comes the back end of the two. After the spin, shot forwarded, banked in. Gets another one. 51-34. Becker and the Indians will try and answer it. Becker, near corner pass for Taylor. Checks inside. Around the horn goes Reinecker. Reinecker at the right elbow. Sideline right to Boatwright. Boatwright, right wing Becker. Becker, far corner again. Becker gets it back from Boatwright into Boatwright. Tries to shove it inside to Seaver. It's stripped away. We got a free ball and we've got a held ball. It goes over the Central at three-quarter court. Carlyle can't afford to scuffle on too many possessions now.
No, unfortunately there, Seaver had it knocked out of his hands into the corner, and there was three Cougars there. Thomas, Fairman, I think Jost was around it as well, trying to get their hands on the basketball.
Fairman one-on-one against Boatwright. Still with the basketball, comes down the near corner. Little crossover now behind the back. Pretty nifty. Fairman still has it. Looks right, checks left, bounces inside to Jost. Now down low. Whippy no good. Too strong. And Seaver tried to save it. It goes off the back of the backboard. So Central's going to keep it. The board got in the way, man.
Threw it pretty hard off there, too.
We have fallen down to 5:39 as the Cougars up 51-34. Clock dead. Jost has to tuck in that shirt, man. You got to look pretty like Greg and I did. Lob outside for Jost. Middle block on the run. Shot no good. Nowhere near. Rebound Reinecker. Up ahead it goes to Becker on the break. Dazzling little shot for two. 4 for Becker. Central up by 15. 5 1/4. On that board here in the fourth.
See if the Indians can get consecutive stops here, Rip.
They need a stop or 2 or 3. We've got a timeout, so there's a stop in another fashion. We'll take a break, too. The Cougars lead it by 15. This is high school basketball, Max 96.7.
Isaac Auto Body in Carlyle offers quality service for a variety of vehicle-related mishaps. Since 1970, Isaac Auto Body has been there when you need them most. From accident scene recovery to 24/7 towing, give them a call at 594-2435. Isaac Auto Body's skilled collision repair team and auto body painters can make any car look as good as the day it left the dealer's lot. Isaac Auto Body is committed to providing fast, quality service on your vehicle. Find them online at isaacautobody.com.
You found Max 96.7.
We're in the fourth quarter, courtesy of John Rose Studios. We're also in the Dairy King broadcast booth. This is Rip Not along with Greg Meyer on this Friday night. You've got action tomorrow night too, right, Greg?
Yes, action tomorrow night. Jabot at Modern Day in boys action as well. So it'll be a long week recap finished off by Jabot and Modern Day tomorrow night.
Here are the Cougars with the basketball. 51-36 is their lead. Middle block, Jost. Bangs a couple of guys, walk. Good defense by Reinecker. Turnover against Central. It's the Carlisle's ball. Carlisle Indians ball. Down 15. Ivan a nickel.
Consecutive stops there in a row. Now let's see if the Indians can get points on this possession again.
Luke Boatwright has it. The junior at 5'11", at the right elbow. He stops there. He's hounded. The ball stolen away. Up ahead to Jost. Look out here. Tried to slam, a little shy, but the putback is good by Wings. I think he misstepped a little bit there, huh?
Misstep.
Push off by Becker. He had the baseline drive, but a push goes against him. Should be 3 on him. Another turnover. And Carlisle is in trouble now as we slide down to 4:40 in this game. It's Central by 17. Chips. Fairman on the high dribble into the forecourt. 1-on-1 against Boatwright. Blows by him. Behind the back on the dribble now. Still with it. Stops the bounce. Middle block. He goes to Jost from Wings. Ball loose on the floor. Reinecker had it. Everybody's falling on it. Reinecker calls the timeout. We'll take a TO2. This is high school basketball. Max 96.7.
Seaver Brothers has what you're looking for. Take a spin with Seaver Brothers and drive home in your new or pre-owned Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Dodge truck today. Let Seaver Brothers give you the car buying experience that no other dealership can offer. Seaver Brothers stands behind their products and also has an outstanding service department with qualified technicians to keep your vehicles running strong. Stop by Seaver Brothers, 811 Washington Street in Carlisle, or call 594-2624 for your next Seaver Brothers sales associate.
Max 96.7.
Hey, Rip Mount Marlowe with Greg Meyer here from Breeze Central. It's the Central Cougars up on the Indians 53-36. 4:21 to scoot here in the fourth period. Chase Taylor, left wing, diagonal pass to Boatwright. In the corner goes for Becker. Still against that Central man. Seaver out front on the right wing. Zips it this way for Boatwright. Boatwright checks inside, goes outside. In the key, it's Becker. Turns and spins. High! Arching shot is buried by Taylor. Give him a 3.
Good ball movement there on that possession by the Indians. Multiple guys touching it. Taylor finally gets his first 3 to go.
Close that gap to 14. Simon Thomas. Around the horn it goes. Wempe now. Fired inside from Jost. Shot missed point blank by Weems. Rebound to Becker for Carlyle. Diagonal pass to Reinecker from Seaver. Here's Reinecker one-on-one with Jost. No, and a foul. And which way are we going to go? They do get Jost.
That's his 4th.
But there's only 3:34 on the gun. Reinecker will try and bury a couple. He's 8 points. This will be his first attempt from the line tonight. 62% free throw shooter on the season. Drills the first one. Give him 9. He's been steady again. Carlyle within 13 at 53-40. Still time on that board. The next one, same thing.
Before that last Taylor 3 rip, Indians were 0 for 10 from distance.
Wow. So they were beyond due. Fairman with a man wide open. Fairman's still with it. Keeps it, bounces it left side after nearly falling down. Keeps his balance to come out front deep for Simon Thomas. Thomas. Right side for Wempe on the baseline. Up off the square. Good, and a foul. Pretty move by Wempe. 16 for him.
And again, I think Taylor was just set up too far underneath the rim to get a charge call there.
Yeah, number 4 on him. Line drive shot is rattled home. Wempe complete. We've had a lot of three-point plays the old-fashioned way tonight. 56-41 Central. Above 3 here. In the game, Reinecker on the baseline was tied up underneath. Looks like they'll claim Weems with another foul.
His 3rd.
Everybody gets at least 3. Yeah, that's a smorgasbord up there. Clock pauses at 3:07. Reinecker just blasted 2 home. He belts another one. 3 in a row and 11 points.
This game's been extended an extra half an hour because of all the whistle blowing here tonight by Jason Rhodes' crew.
They do a good job, though.
Oh, yes, they do.
Another one nailed. Reinecker hits both. Once again, it's a 13-point gap in favor of Centralia. Central, 3 minutes to go here. Fairman all the way. Break, shot, good. Wempe found the seam, and he knocks it down. 58-43. So, again, Central answers right back. They're ahead by 15. Margin at 13, 15 in that area. Becker backs his way in. Shot won't go up the glass. Rebound. It's loose. We got Becker in on the action, and Jost, and Becker is going to go on.
That's going to be the end of the night for Becker.
Nick will leave with 5. So he's the first one we've lost through all this, correct?
Yep, first guy out. He DQ'd. He was 2 of 6 from the field. Finishes with 4 points tonight. Does Becker.
Nick Becker does a good job, and he'll have to sit the remainder of the way, and Coach Palmer will pick the bench. And it looks like he's coming in with Mitch Becker. Number 25, Mitch Becker, a sophomore, stands 6 dead even. Jost, yes. 3 1/4, 14 in the game. It's 59-43. Central, 2:44 and deadlocked. In the fourth, this one in and out, no good. And the loose carom comes to Seaver. All the way to Reinecker now. Blocking foul, shot good. Reinecker gets the belt and a shot to tack one on.
And Thomas has got 4 fouls.
Reinecker with a really good quarter. He was just stalled in the third. He was shut out there, but that's it. He whips another one home.
15 for Reinecker by my count.
5 consecutive free throws. 59-46. Carlyle down 13. Fairman quickly. Left side baseline. Weems out front deep now it goes. Thomas, foul line extended. Simon Thomas still with it. Little loft out front to Weems. Weems scoop over to Wimpy, and he's double teamed. Comes out of the pack at the hash. Between the circles deep, it is Jost against Taylor. Don't like that matchup. Jost serves up a screen for Fairman, and now we tick down to 2 minutes in the game. Central by 13. They're looking for their 4th win of this basketball season. A hold out front on Chase Taylor, and he's going to say goodbye.
And Taylor's also out now, too. He finishes with 5 points tonight.
Good to see Chase Taylor back on the court, though, after spraining his ankle last Saturday night, so a pretty quick recovery. Nick Becker out, Taylor out, Gar back in now for Carlyle, and a few people are heading for the exits. Central is hoisting a 13-point lead at 59-46. Jost will take another crack from the line. He's made good on 1 of 2. Free throw up, no good, rolls off. Boy, he came in hot from the stripe, wasn't he? But he's falling off a little here. Spins the basketball, gets as low as he can, and knocks this one down. Makes 1 of 2. Here comes Carlyle with just 1:53 on the clock. Dar, left elbow, Seaver. Long trifecta, no good. Skips over the rim by Boatwright, ball loose. Falls into the hands of Weems, and now we got a foul in the backcourt. Boatwright on Fairman.
His 4th foul.
A little frustration foul there, and more free throws will be shot. We've been the old double bonus, the super bonus for a while. We've also got a timeout. Let's take a quickie. We'll come back. This is high school basketball, Max 96.7.
Get it printed with Print Crazy. Printing everything you could possibly ever need. Print Crazy for brochures, business cards, and flyers, to vehicle wraps for cars, trucks, and boats, and more, a lot more. Print Crazy for shirts and apparel, invitations, signs, doors and floors, and more. So much more. See for yourself at printcrazy.com. That's C-R-A-Z-E-E. Printcrazy.com. On Old Highway 50 in Breeze. Call 526-9260.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Putker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation, family-owned, and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to PutkerConstruction.com.
This is Max 96.7.
We hope you're enjoying this one. Enjoying this one from Breeze Central High. It's the Indians and the Cougars, and the Cougars have pretty much sizzled throughout. They lead it 61-46 now as Fairman knocks down that free throw. He's been successful 5 out of 5 times. $1:40 to go before this one has the capper put on it, and Fairman hits another one. Boatwright in the backcourt. Works his way up through the center jump circle. Comes with it. Far sideline to Seaver. Seaver up top it goes. To Mitch Becker, who's in the game. Seaver gets it on the right block. And guess what?
We got a foul.
He was crashed into.
4th on Weems. Been a long game so far tonight here, Rip. And with a 1:29 to play, I think it's going to continue to get longer.
Here comes Seaver for the first. No good. Rolls out. Another one coming his way. He has 20 on the noggin.
15 in the second half?
Yeah, he really came out flying in the third especially. Cranks another one off. Rebound to Central. To Weems. We've got a foul. So it's about time.
I've never heard you say that yet one time this evening. And just here's a stat for you real quick, Rip.
Let's have it.
This is the second Cougar in double-figure rebounding tonight. Weems just got his 10th rebound by my count. Jost has got 11.
Free throw is buried by Wings. He'll try and aim and fire, hit another here. He does it all.
And those two guys tonight, too, Rip, have out-rebounded Carlisle's whole team with 21.
64-46 Central now. Left wing, high it's Dar. Number 44, Caleb Dar, still has the basketball. High above the arc, left side, Seaver. Boatwright with it, foul line extended. Uses a screen from Dar. Goes down low.
Nice play, nice play.
Dar gets it to go. They worked that play the other night to perfection. So Dar sinks two. Let's keep it right here as we've wound down to 105. Jost comes out. Another good evening for him. Jost out, Fairman out, Weems out. Anybody else? Is everybody going? We're down to 65 in the game. Vonderhart will get some PT for the Indians. He's in. Reinecker is out. Dawson with a real nice game again for the Indians. Quentin Jones gets some reflection time in the court. Boatwright comes out. We'll have a Heinzman or two. Dar off. Brady Heinzman's out there for sure. So is the other one. Brady and Lane. We've got most of them anyway, I think. Here's Jackson Haig in the backcourt as we're under 1 to play, and the Cougars will waltz to their second conference victory. Carlyle will drop to 1-1. The Cougars will be 2 up and none down in Cahokia play. 45 on the board here as the Cougars are about to bank this one. Haig with it for the Cougars. Dances outside with it. Left side it goes for Rockers. Quentin Jones meets him. And now Mitch Becker does the same thing. Still with the basketball is Haig. He gives it up now between the circles. Foul line extended. Richter. As we approach 15 seconds of the game, the Cougars are about to put the bow on this one. Rockers to Hyman, who gained some playing time in that first half. And they'll just walk it off now with 5 and 4 and so forth. The Central Cougars win this one 64-48. The Cougars 64, Carlisle 48. Let's pause, but we'll return. This is high school basketball, Max 96.7.
The Spectrum Business postgame is coming up. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 was brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Putker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunyas Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, the Emmean Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, Silver Spoon Catering, and by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, BeckerJewelers.com. Garages are great, and then something eventually goes wrong with your garage door. Don't just call anyone when you have a garage door problem. Call Fairman Garage Doors, providing trusted quality service for over 20 years. Locally owned and operated, Fairman Garage Doors can handle residential and commercial, and no job is too big or too small. Call 526-8548 for Fairman Garage Doors, an authorized Clopay dealer.
Looking for a particular piece of jewelry? Maybe something you saw in a magazine. Chances are we have it here at Becker Jewelers. On the chance that we don't, that's no problem. I'll make it for you. Hi, this is A.G. Becker, and using the latest computer-aided design software, I can custom design any piece of jewelry. Wedding rings, engagement rings, all kinds of gemstone rings, earrings, bracelets, pendants, and much, much more. You'll see your design take shape in 3 dimensions. And when it's exactly what you want, we'll create it for you. Becker Jewelers is an expert in the restoration of antique and delicate pieces. If you have older jewelry you no longer wear, let Beckers use the past to create a beautiful, sparkling future heirloom. From custom design to remounting, restoration, and repairs, we have the tools and expertise to make it happen here at Beckers.
Becker Jewelers on Main Street in Breeze, on the Square in Highland, and at BeckerJewelers.com.
What is one of the first things people notice about you? You guessed it, it's your teeth. Let Dr. Trong, Dr. Erickson, or Dr. Hilsman at Breeze or Trenton Dental Group give you a smile you can be proud of. Since 1995, Breeze and Trenton Dental Group has served the community with a family-friendly setting. Breeze and Trenton Dental Group is also your Invisalign provider. They offer cosmetic treatments to improve your smile, as well as tooth implants. Schedule your appointment today in Breeze at 526-4233 or Trenton at 224-7129.
Max 96.7.
Welcome back, everybody. Rip Nottmeyer along with Greg Meyer from Breeze Central High School. The Cougars win this Cahokia Conference square off 64-48. They were up 14-4 after one. At the pause, it was 28-15, 47-31 after three stanzas, and again, 64-48 the final. So the Cougars up their league mark to 2-0. Carlyle dribbles at 1-1 now. Central 4-3 on the season. Carlyle 3-5. Central has a date with Westland next week as far as league play goes, and Carlyle is going to tee it up against Columbia. So it's time for the Spectrum Business post-game show. I guess we had a little brief stint there. What do you got, Greg?
Well, stats-wise for you tonight, Rip, you're going to hear some discrepancies here. 18 of 35 for the Indians from two-point field goal range. Shot it well from inside the arc, 51%, but they only hit one of their 12 opportunities from three. That's 8% overall. 19 of 47 from total field goal range for 40%. They hit 9 of their 12 foul shots for 75%. 19 rebounds, 4 turnovers for the Indians tonight. Good on the turnover margin. Indians kept the ball, possessed the ball every time they had it tonight. Just a little bit of struggle from deep shooting a three, as I think a little bit of the difference in this ball game, and the free throw numbers as well. Cougars shot 28 free throws tonight to the Indians is 12. The Cougars hit 21 of those 28 free throws for 75%. Cougars also were 20 of 43 from two-point field goal range, good for 47%. 1 of 5 from three, good for 20%. 21 of 48 overall from the field for 44%. The Cougars had 30 rebounds, 7 turnovers tonight for the ball game. So kind of the disparity there in the free throw column and the three-point column tonight for the Indians and the Cougars. Box score-wise, Tyler Seaver had a nice night, mainly in the third quarter. He racked up a lot of his points, finished with 20 points by my count, 7 rebounds. Dawson Reinakar, 15 points for him tonight for the Indians, and then a 5-point night for Chase Taylor in his first game back. 4 points for Nick Becker, 2 points apiece for Caleb Darr and Luke Boatwright to round out the box score for the Indians. Cougars tonight, 3 guys in double figures this evening. They were led by Camden Wimpy. He finished with 19 points. A pair of double-doubles tonight. Tyler Jones, 15 points, 11 rebounds. Mason Weems, 13 points and 10 rebounds. 8 points then for Simon Thomas. 6 points for Carson Fairman, all 6 of those at the free throw line tonight. 3 points for Max Campworth to round out the Cougars scoring there. So a balanced score sheet for the Cougars. Same with the Indians. It's just the Cougars had some more opportunities than the Indians did tonight, and I think that's kind of how the game went.
And so the Cougars bust out on top again in the Cahokia Conference with that 2-0 mark. Again, Carlyle is at 1-1. They'll each get another share of league play come next week before the Meyer Day tournament trots out. It's hard to believe it's Christmas time.
Yeah, real quick, Rip, I want to pass on a couple scores for you. Salem Westland in overtime right now, tied at 52 points apiece. Wow. So the Warriors' undefeated streak of 6-0 possibly at stake tonight. Mater Dei falls on the road to Piasaw Southwestern, 54-51 in a final that I just got. So
they've had some close losses, but they haven't been in all the games. But so we'll see if they can pick up the pace.
Joining
that switch a bit.
Yeah, hit the switch before the Christmas holiday. We're going to have them on tomorrow night. Join us as Carlisle Union Banner presents our next couple of broadcasts. We will have Mater Dei on the airwaves tomorrow at home against Jabot. And then Monday night in girls action, it'll be Carlisle and Westland girls round 2. That game will be played at Westland High School in girls action. So those are our next couple of games coming up. And then next Friday we'll have Central and Westland boys. And then it'll be Christmas holiday, and it'll be I think we're going to have 26 games scheduled in 5 days of basketball after the Christmas holiday.
Well, how about that?
And then don't forget.
That's what it's for,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Some basketball.
Yes. Listen, by the way, one other thing, pass along, listen to all our broadcasts right here and everywhere at Wcxo967.com. Click on Live Sports. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel for notifications when we're on the air with all of our broadcasts, with all of our sports broadcasts.
That's a freebie, by the way, when you say subscribe.
Yes, it is a freebie.
I used to hear that all the time. I'm not paying. You don't have to pay.
And don't forget here to join my partner tomorrow morning. He's going to have Talking Sports. And who you got tomorrow morning on the show?
We've got Jeremy Schubert, the coach of the Central Cougars, of course, and also Janelle Kuhn from the Kaskaskia College Blue Angels basketball team, and then Rick Moss. He used to do a lot of Central Orphans games, and he's bounced. He did a great job with the Orphans, was an Iowa assistant, and more and more. He's been retired a little bit now, but he's going to come up for scores and stuff. So it's Rick Moss and Jeremy Schubert and Janelle Kuhn and trivia, too. So it's all good from 9 to 10 tomorrow morning.
I think it's going to, I think we're good there, Rip. You know, I think we're good.
We got it. Once again, the final score, Central 64, Carlyle 48. So thanks for listening, everybody. Thanks to Ben Koopman back at the station. He's the board up, and for our color man tonight, Greg Meyer. That's it. Yes, the Carlyle Union Banner presents, that next broadcast tomorrow night. Mater Day is at home. This is Rip Notmeyer for high school basketball on Max 96.7.
This broadcast of high school basketball on Max 96.7 and at Wcxo967.com was a presentation of Wcxo Sports. Wcxo Sports was brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Rubberman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation, and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts. For Greg Meyer and the rest of our Wcxo sports team, thanks for joining us for this broadcast of high school basketball on Max 96.7. Your sports teams, your community, your radio station. This broadcast was a presentation of Wcxo Sports.